everybody. This is Phil, the Public Access Coordinator for NORCAM, and that's North Reading's Public Access station. And with me, as always, is...
Government Access Coordinator Jason Smith.
And Jason, I'm going to have you go right in, like you're headbutting the mic. Go for it.
Headbutting the mic?
Kind of, with your lips, with the luscious lips. Just go in.
Hello.
How sensual. No, hey, Jason, how you doing?
Good. Things are good.
Good. I actually wasn't here on Friday, so I kind of missed out on. We didn't. A podcast wasn't done because, well, not necessarily because I wasn't here, but because
multiple things going on. Yeah.
Well, graduation and congrats to all the North Reading High School seniors.
Nice ceremony.
Yeah, and you and Rob were able to cover it.
Exactly. Yep. 2-camera setup. We'll probably have that edited, very shortly. It went well. Shoot was nice, quick, efficient for us. So, but yeah, it was fun. I always enjoy, being a bystander to watch those things. So.
Yeah, no, it's always interesting to go in there and kind of and see what's going on. You know what I mean? The dynamic's always fun. You have everyone from the school committee, the board of selectmen, a town administrator, superintendent. Everyone's there, and it's when we're covering it, we're usually on top of the press box, so you get to see kind of like the whole
Best
town.
Seats in the house.
Oh, it's beautiful. And how was it? It was a nice day actually. It was a really nice day.
Towards the end, like the last maybe 20 minutes, it got really cold.
Oh, okay.
So
did you have anything? Or
I had like 2 jackets that I
good.
doubled up on, but other than that, yeah, everything was fine.
It was actually cold last night too. It wasn't chilly. That was a crazy last week because you need usually 3 cameras to cover, but we used 2 this time. Mm-hmm. But we had a couple people take out cameras. Aldersgate always takes out a camera. They took out one this week, and they're usually really good sports about because they usually take out 2 if we have to use something for an event on a Friday. Yeah. They're usually very good about it. But we had people have been taking out the camera a lot in this past week.
Which is awesome. It's great to see.
No, it's great. We got camera classes going up the wazoo for the last couple of weeks, and people have been asking about the podcast. People were piping up about having Lisa Egan, the North Reading Chamber of Commerce executive director, on. Mm-hmm. She was great.
That was awesome.
It was awesome, and if she's listening now, I'm going to bug you again in August about doing a show, because she said, hey, at the end of the summer, let me know about doing a show. She was impressed. She enjoyed her time here, and she enjoyed the podcast. And I think Mel Webster too from your.
Seemed interested.
He's always interested. We're always trying to reel him in. Of the school committee fame, we saw him at town meeting, which also last week was pretty huge. You had graduation on the Friday, and you had town meeting on Monday.
Bookend with pretty big shoots for us. That normally we get like a week. To kind of,
in between,
all right, this is town meeting week, this is graduation week, and it was both last week.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe I'm wrong, because that's why I was kind of screwed in the head a little bit, because I actually took the day off because there was a wedding I had to be at in New York, my wife's best friend, and I felt really bad because Rob had to stay and cover. I'm like, like that stupid kid, like, hey, can you do this? Usually I think it's. If it's not, maybe it's the first week, but it usually seems like it's like the second week of June that the graduation is on that second Friday. Yeah. If it isn't 2, but I think it might have been 2, or maybe it was right on track. I'm not sure. Because we had it on like the 9th and the 10th before, so. And town meeting is always, since the last like 5 years, I think, because I think they used to have it in like April, and then they pushed it up to June. And it's usually on the first Monday of June, Monday in June. So that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad of a meeting. Heated topic at the end, where a NORCAM board member, Michael Scannell, and myself, both not a board member, but I'm part of the staff, both made their voices heard, because I'm also a resident of the town. And it was good. It was actually went nicely, and the last item actually went for a while. What were your thoughts on the meeting itself?
The meeting was fine. Moved along pretty efficiently. As far as shooting it, it was nice to be live in there, and
Sorry, I keep because you're. Yeah, there you go.
Setup was pretty easy for us. What did we do? It was just a camera, and we patched it
and a mixer.
The audio,
we patched right into
the school's audio system there, but it was. Yeah, I think we were shocked. Like, it was a lot easier than we thought it would be.
And we were able to go live.
Yeah.
and hopefully in the future won't necessarily have to bring our own camera, and there'll be cameras there. Possibly, talk to us about it if you're interested in knowing more, because we can give you more than what you get out of this 15-minute podcast. That's the state of all cameras and all things dealing with Norcam and their future endeavors with the school. But it was good to get that out of the way, and there was a decent amount of people. Not a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. It seems like there's a fall off.
It depends usually what the subjects are.
This is true. As it was hammered home by John Murphy, the moderator.
Yeah.
For once again, the last item took, I think, about an hour of a 3-hour meeting-ish. Yeah. And, that was a heated topic. It was at the end, put on at the end for a reason. So it's just kind of the last hurrah. And there was, everyone was pulling out all those stops. Everything from a meeting you probably have seen or haven't seen, or have amendments on the floor. Someone bring personal attorneys to defend. It was great. It was very entertaining from our standpoint, but also very informative and very I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a town meeting in my career at public access and just a citizen of whatever town.
No comment.
No comment. Oh yes. Jason's got a background. Well, yeah, no, it was busy though, and in between we had classes and kids and people alike taking out cameras and doing their thing. And we still have the production club every Tuesday. They're coming back again. They're going to do a couple more videos. They're doing more videos of the day, which I will have to do some of my own, which I have maybe 20 in the docket, as I keep saying. They need to be kind of let free. But no, yeah, that's what's a little bit of what's been going on. And we're always offering camera classes, podcast classes, editing classes, general media classes like Photoshop classes. Yep. We even, anything you want to come in and learn about, anything we can try to teach you, come on in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
No. Anything tech related, if we can help, we generally will do whatever we can to kind of figure out whatever you need or whatever's on your mind. So
yeah, just come in and chat, and then peel an orange, and then just leave. Just have your way with us mentally, and then just be on your way. It's been it's been interesting too. The weather has been up and down because it's been kind of chillier. Today's nice though.
Today's not bad.
Yeah.
Feels like it's getting into the summer now, finally.
Yeah, well, officially, the 22nd, official first day, I believe, of summer. So hopefully that'll be a little warmer. But it wasn't too bad today. And let's hope we get into, I don't know, it's tough looking outside here and being inside, being at your computer. You just want to get out. I was throwing out trash and doing some other, stuff we have to do around here because we don't necessarily have maintenance.
No.
Because we do all that ourselves.
Yeah.
That's why it might not be as clean all the time, because we'll wait for periods for it to either get not too bad, but just good enough or bad enough. We're all right, we should clean it right now. But, just any sort of menial task we can do to get out of our seat. Yeah. And podcast is not one of them. But luckily it's not that long of a podcast. But also, so graduation will be, like you said, will be done right within the month, surely. And anyone who wants to check it out, it'll probably be on YouTube.
We'll get a copy.
Yeah. But we've had requests from people about whether it was going live or not. I mean, there was a slight chance at one point that it possibly would have gone live in the auditorium, but
a lot of things would have had to fall into place at the last minute for that to been, and we didn't want to say lean either way.
Exactly, and it wasn't guaranteed.
Yeah.
So I mean, but in the future, hopefully, we can get to that point. Yeah, who knows? But it was good. People were asking about it. Well, we told them, you can see it later. Go from there. And you were, Jason, you were saying it wasn't necessarily as rambunctious, or it was a nice...
The ceremony itself?
Yeah.
No, it was nice. It was, moved along efficiently. And,
it
didn't lag there's been a couple of years where it just goes on, and it's like, all right. And, I don't want to...
No,
moments or anything like that, but it's certainly let's move along sometimes.
Well, I think everyone has kind of that attitude a bit. I mean, everyone has fun. I even think the students, they'll bask in it for a second, but then they'll just be like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's go get something to eat.
Exactly.
And the irony kind of I mean, do you remember your graduation at all?
Somewhat.
Yeah. I do remember my high school graduation. Well, my hair was too long for the cap to really fit on, but it just kept falling off. I have a huge head too, so that doesn't help.
What was it? Wednesday made 10 years since I
Oh
graduated.
wow!
Now.
Oh, you graduated on a Wednesday?
No. I'm saying.
Oh, just the day.
Wednesday,
Oh yeah.
makes 10 years. I was like,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Makes you feel old.
I was 2001, so that was I'm coming up on
2005, so, yeah.
next year will be the 15th anniversary. So yeah, there you go.
Sneaks up on you.
It really does. But what won't sneak up on you, huh? Plug. It's just if you want to come in, learn about anything in the studio, or just even take a tour. This is a great time for people to bring, for the summer vacation. Bring your kids, bring your a scout troop, bring your Girl Scout troop, Boy Scout troop, any sort of after-school program, or summer program. Bring them here, and we're also developing a kind of a week where kids can come in. It's like a summer camp. You learn video, you create a commercial, and just kind of edit and do a whole bunch of stuff. So look for announcements on that. But that's on the horizon. And any suggestions you may have, let us know, and we'll throw it out there. Yeah, but I'm trying to think anything else. I mean, that was a pretty crazy week, like getting those things together, and just the usual rigmarole.
We got a microwave in the kitchen.
Oh
again.
yes,
That was the small victory.
Yeah, it is. Our kitchenette is now is stocked again with a refrigerator where it should be, and our operational microwave. So the kids
sick of salads and sandwiches and
cold and stuff you have to just use the toaster oven for. But we learned to adapt for almost like half a year.
Yeah. Was it September?
Oh no, it's longer than half a year. It's almost been 9 months.
September, I think.
September, we had the electrical storm.
Yeah, electrical storm
and it took out like a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
like the fridge,
the
and
security
the
system
microwave.
part of it? Not the
Yep.
security, but
The cameras, yeah.
the camera system.
Yeah, everything fried first. I mean, like everything went crazy for it because I think we got hit by lightning, or at least a storm threw everything out. And yeah, it was kind of nuts. The microwave at that point, it was like, don't turn it on. It just made a weird noise, and when it was plugged in too, and I was like, yeah, we're unplugging this. So who knows how irradiated we are. I've already lost 10 IQ points already from it, but. Who knows? But yeah, be on the look. So, and this week, nothing crazy, I don't think.
No.
I'm meeting with Danielle Masterson, of former Patch fame, and now she's with the Flint Memorial Library, and she's the new youth services director there, I believe. And we're going to talk about ways to kind of get NORCAM and them together, because I know they've gone through a couple youth services people, and when I first came here, I met up with a youth service girl there, not to be confused with Amy Luckowitz from North Reading's youth services, but it is kind of confusing because you have the library's youth services and the towns. But when I first got here, I went to the library for the youth service director there, and it's like, oh yeah, it'll be great, we'll get some stuff going. I'm like, oh great, this will be good. And then 2 weeks later, she was off to another job. So, but that's how it is. So looking forward to it, talking to Danielle. She's always been nice, and always cool with the Patch. And actually, we're talking to the Patch about getting Town Talk back together. I don't think they'll be able to do that, but they were talking about like just various ways to have our Facebook feed pretty much show up directly on the Patch website. So I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I think that would be nice. I like getting involved with, and also I think it was Boxford TV, I believe, or Boxford Cable Access Television. Might be helping us out with any summer concerts. So if you have a summer concert that's happening this summer in North Reading and the North Reading area, let us know. We might have volunteers to help cover it. And any event you have this year that's kind of cool that'll be outside, we might have volunteers to help cover it. Ask us. Just give us some ample time.
Yeah. The sooner the better.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Way we can put it out there and get feelers. Like the worst is like when we hear about it. Oh, our event's at 8 o'clock and it's 6 o'clock now. Can you come?
Even on like a Monday, like it's like it's this Wednesday. Give us at least a week, because then we can. I mean, because it's not just us. Because if we can't cover, there's only 3 of us here, and our whole bread and butter is getting other people to help out. Because 3 people isn't a lot for any business. So but yeah, anything you got, throw it our way. And we're here if you want to learn anything. So yeah, I think that covers it. I mean, there's a couple of things that have been going on, but nothing concrete. But that seems to be it. We're working with other organizations. We're always happy to work with organizations that come in and take tours or just learn and use the equipment or just want to do a new show. So if you want to even do a show, let us know. Oh, inside NRPS, I think that's June 18th. So we'll have a couple NorCam weeklies in between then.
Sweet.
But other than that, Jason, anything you got coming down the government access?
I definitely want to knock out the Agatha cooking.
Oh,
piece
yeah,
this
yeah,
week.
yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, that's a
new
good one.
New in the fight. I finally got that 3-hour RMLD meeting up.
You hear that, kiddies?
So
It's coming to you.
look for that one.
Yeah.
But that's the majority. I'm gonna, do my usual look through the same programs, Mass Factor and stuff like that, and see what else is out there this week. But
Cool.
That's the majority of the government access.
It is. Oh, we have a new midnight movie this week. I think it's The Return of Kung Fu Fury. I think that's the name of it, but it's a kung fu movie. It's an older one. It'll be playing usually around midnight or 1 o'clock if you're up, and you're wanting it. Just go to your public access. It'll give it to you. And yeah, that's it. This has been Phil Healy, the public access coordinator from NorCam, and
Jason Smith, government access coordinator.
this has been NorCam Weekly. Thank you very much.